Hello, movie lovers, and welcome back to Rainbow Movies Recap. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most intense battles of wits and survival from the world of Conan the Destroyer. So grab your swords and let's get straight into the action. The ancient palace was silent, draped in the cold, oppressive stillness of an age long forgotten. Dust floated through the air like tiny ghosts, and every step Conan took echoed through the endless corridors. The warrior had entered many cursed places before, but something about this palace felt different. It was as if the building itself was watching him. As he moved deeper inside, he discovered strange carvings on the walls. They showed ancient kings kneeling before a creature made of shadows and mirrors. Many of the figures had their eyes scratched out, and beneath the images was an inscription that read, "Only those who see beyond themselves may leave this chamber alive." Conan frowned but continued forward. A large bronze door stood before him. With a powerful push, he forced it open. The ancient hinges groaned like a dying beast, revealing a grand circular chamber. His boots clicked against the cold stone floor, and the flickering light of his torch revealed a terrifying sight. Every wall and pillar was lined with enormous polished mirrors. Some were cracked, others perfectly smooth, but together they created thousands of reflections stretching into infinity. Conan realized he was not just in a room. He was standing inside a prison of reflections. Suddenly, the bronze door behind him slammed shut. Then came silence. A low, guttural chuckle filled the air, seeming to come from every direction at once. Conan spun around, his hand gripping his sword. Hundreds of versions of himself stared back at him from every mirror. Then one reflection moved when Conan did not. Another began to laugh. A third slowly raised its hand. The warrior's eyes narrowed. Something was terribly wrong. A dark, shifting mass suddenly surged out of one of the mirrors. Smoke twisted into the shape of a monstrous figure with glowing eyes. The mirror monster had awakened. Without hesitation, Conan charged. His sword sliced through the creature, but hit only cold glass. The monster had vanished, only to reappear behind him, striking a sharp blow to his shoulder before disappearing again. Conan turned and attacked another reflection, but every target was only another illusion. The monster moved through the mirrors as if they were doorways, appearing for only a second before vanishing. Small cuts appeared across Conan's arms and armor. The beast was toying with him. Minutes passed, and the warrior's breathing grew heavier. Suddenly, one mirror showed a disturbing image. Conan saw himself lying dead upon the floor. Another showed his companions mourning, and another displayed kingdoms burning. The monster was not merely attacking his body, it was attacking his mind. Every mirror displayed a different, dark possibility of who he might become. The creature's voice finally spoke. "You are nothing but reflections, the man with no true self." Conan tightened his grip on his sword, and anger consumed him. With a mighty roar, he smashed the nearest mirror. Glass exploded everywhere, but instead of weakening, the creature laughed. Two shadowy figures now emerged, then four, then six. Each one looked exactly the same. The warrior realized his mistake. His strength was feeding the monster. The creature surrounded him from all sides, slashing at his limbs, until Conan found himself cornered. The monster closed in, its countless voices whispering, "You cannot defeat what you cannot understand." Conan slowly lowered his sword. The creature paused. The warrior closed his eyes. He listened. He ignored the laughter, the illusions, and the pain. Then he noticed something. Every time the creature appeared, one mirror glowed with a faint, unnatural violet light. The mirrors were not simply reflecting the monster. They were anchoring it. The beast itself was not the enemy. The mirrors were. A small smile appeared on Conan's face. The creature mistook it for surrender and lunged. But the warrior suddenly rolled aside, stood, and charged, not at the monster, but at the stone frame supporting the mirror. With one mighty strike, the entire structure collapsed. The glowing light vanished, and the creature screamed. Its body flickered violently. Conan had found its weakness. With renewed strength, he rushed from one side of the chamber to the other, smashing the stone mountings. The palace trembled. The monster's laughter became screams of terror as its copies vanished one by one. Its smoky body became unstable. Desperate, the creature attacked with all its remaining strength, But the warrior barely avoided the dark tendrils. Only one glowing mirror remained, the largest in the room, the true-hearted creature. With a furious roar, the demon revealed his complete form, a towering monster of shadows and broken reflections. It charged. Conan charged as well. They collided in the center of the chamber. At the perfect moment, Conan stepped aside. The beast missed, its momentum carrying it straight into the final mirror. The ancient glass shattered. A blinding violet light filled the chamber. The creature froze, its body breaking apart into thousands of glowing fragments. It let out one final, terrible scream and then dissolved into ash. Silence returned. Conan stood alone in the ruined hall. The warrior looked at his reflection in a small broken shard. This time, he saw only himself. No illusions, no monsters, only the man who had survived. He placed the shard upon the ground and walked toward the opening that had appeared in the far wall. But as Conan stepped through the newly opened passage, he expected freedom. Instead, he entered another ancient corridor hidden behind a mirror chamber. The air was colder here, and strange blue flames burned in old iron torches without consuming any fuel. It felt as though no living creature had walked these halls for centuries. At the end of the corridor stood a massive stone statue of a warrior king. The figure held a broken sword and wore a crown made of black iron. At its feet rested an ancient pedestal, and on it lay a small crystal shard glowing with the same violet light that filled the mirror chamber. Conan approached cautiously. The moment he touched the crystal, a deep voice echoed throughout the corridor. "You have destroyed the Guardian of Reflections, but have you learned its lesson?" Suddenly, the stone statue's eyes began to glow. Cracks spread across its body, and the giant slowly came to life. Dust and fragments of stone fell from its shoulders as it stepped forward, towering over Conan. The warrior raised his sword, ready for another battle. But the statue did not attack. Instead, it lowered its head and spoke. Many have entered this palace, seeking treasure and power. All believed strength alone would save them. All failed. The mirror monster was created to test the hearts of warriors. The giant pointed toward the crystal in Conan's hand. This shard reveals a person's true nature. Those consumed by greed see only darkness. Those who know themselves may continue forward. The crystal suddenly shone brighter. Images appeared inside it. Conan saw every battle he had fought, every friend he had lost, and every difficult choice he had made. Then he saw something unexpected, his own fear. For a brief moment, the mighty warrior realized that even he carried doubts deep within his heart. He feared losing the people he cared about. He feared becoming a monster driven only by violence. The statue watched silently. Finally, Conan closed his hand around the crystal and accepted what he had seen. "I am no king," he said quietly. "I am no hero. I am only a man who keeps walking forward." For the first time, the stone giant smiled. "You have seen yourself clearly. That is the greatest victory any warrior can achieve." The giant stepped aside, revealing a hidden doorway in the wall. Beyond it lay a staircase leading upward toward the surface. As Conan began climbing the steps, the ancient guardian spoke one final time. "Remember this, warrior. A sword can defeat enemies of flesh and bone, but only wisdom can defeat the darkness within." Conan gave a silent nod and continued upward. Moments later, he emerged beneath the open sky. The first light of dawn spread across the horizon, and fresh air filled his lungs. Behind him, the ancient palace trembled. Slowly, the entire structure collapsed into the earth, taking its secrets with it forever. Conan looked at the crystal shard one last time. Its violet glow had faded. The test was over. Without another word, he placed the crystal upon a nearby stone and walked toward the rising sun, disappearing into the wilderness once again. For in the end, the greatest battle was never against the monster in the mirrors. It was against the reflections hidden inside himself. I hope you enjoyed this recap here at Rainbow Movies Recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another adventure. And let me know in the comments, what other cinematic moments would you like to explore where heroes overcome impossible odds not with strength, but with wisdom and strategy?